Oh, hi Laura, the Punisher Payne, back on TNN TV.
Yeah.
How are you?
All good, thank you. Yeah, everything's going well, thank you. How's everything with you, alright?
No, fantastic. It's been a little while since we've caught up with you, but in that meantime, you've had a very exciting pro debut, so please, tell us everything about it.
Yeah, so I eventually went in there, got the job done. It's been a long time coming, that fight, and to be honest with you, we needed to get it done because it was a build-up, then it got pushed back because of COVID, but went to Serbia and boxed a Serbian out there. I think she'd had a few pro fights, she was more experienced on paper than me, but got a nice knockdown in the second round, then won on points, nice and clear, so it was a really good fight. She was strong, very strong.
You caught her with a lovely right, I believe it was a right hook in the second round, and she went down. And did you sort of think at that point, right, I've got her, she's sort of, breaking down at that point already, or?
Yeah, I knew that I was winning from the get-go, to be honest with you, but I knew she was a very strong girl. I hit her with some good shots, and she wasn't really phased. So when I got the knockdown, obviously I knocked her down, and then I came back, and that's when you've got to make sure you don't go 100 miles an hour and try and go all scrappy. So I just kept my boxing, and every time I came back to the corner and my coaches John and Casey were shouting, they were saying just box her, because we wanted rounds. Like, we went to Serbia to get the rounds. If I got any sort of knockdown or if I stopped her or anything like that, I wouldn't have ended up with the rounds. So with me, it was getting that experience under my belt, and then I presume I think I'm hopefully boxing very soon as well, which John's just waiting to confirm it. So, but I need the rounds, so we got the rounds in.
Yeah, John said, we spoke to him earlier, and he's basically saying that yes, we would like to see you out at least two or three times more this year.
Yeah.
And also on your debut, you're very sort of measured and composed. And were there any nerves at all involved?
I was a little bit nervous before I went out. The main reason is because this is all I want to do is boxing. So obviously every single time you go into a fight, I think of it as like a world title shot, because as soon as you go, you don't want to lose it. And especially the first one, you get a lot of pressure. Obviously, it was out in a different country with COVID, so nobody could come watch really, obviously, but that's how things go. And we went in there just to get the job done. That was the main focus. Obviously, there was a little build-up of nerves, but I think that kept me on my toes more than anything.
And also, Serbia itself, how did you find it, out there, in terms of the people, the weather, the food, etc.? Was it all alright to acclimatise?
Yeah, it was all absolutely fine. It wasn't like there was any COVID in the world at all. It was pretty mad. I think I saw one person with a face mask on as soon as I got there, and other than that, they don't even have where you see face coverings must be worn, all that was gone. So I actually felt nice. I don't like flying, but I dealt with it.
And it was all open air as well, wasn't it?
Yeah,
at the time?
Yeah, it was open air, so it was warm. It was really warm, but yeah, no, it was brilliant. I just want to get as many fights in as what I can, and just go up and up and up, and that's the main focus.
And the ring entrance there, because we were watching on Instagram Live, and the camera lady was doing a great job there, and lots of people were watching on. What was the choice of ring entrance music?
It was This Girl's on Fire, and we all came up with it the night before our box, and we all just said what shall I have? And I was thinking about Eminem or something like that, but everybody sort of comes out to that, and I thought, no, This Girl's on Fire.
It was too common, right? Eminem's too common.
Well, I was going to have Run Around Sue, because that's what I've always wanted. I quite like that, but no, we came out to This Girl's on Fire, and to be honest with you, in the way it actually worked out really well, and it gave me a little pump.
Yeah, it's a little memorable thing
100%.
when you watch it.
I think I'll have that for the next one, to be honest with you, because now I've had it, I like it.
Might start a trend.
Yeah, that's it. I don't want to walk out to those different songs. I prefer to have one and everybody knows.
Yeah, because people have a memorable song, right?
Yeah.
That they sort of stick with, and with David Hay and a couple of other people that always use the same.
Yeah, that's it. And now, whenever I'm if I'm running or whatever, I put that on. I'm
So it gives you a bit of a lift.
Yeah, it gives me a bit of a lift now, so it's good.
Yeah, and fantastic. The performance itself, we loved it when we were watching it, and we could see you landing some flush shots. Body work was amazing. She was just getting hit from pillar to post, clean shots landing. And were you surprised she was able to sort of withstand the assault for the 4 rounds?
And I don't mean that in any sort of arrogant way, but the way that I was hitting her, I don't know how she took that many body shots. We've been working in the gym a lot with body shots. I know I can box, but it's about turning that amateur sort of style into a pro style and whacking the body shots in, sitting down in shots. And I'm quite strong as it is. I moved up a little bit weight for her, and the body shots though, they were strong.
we couldn't tell at all. I thought you looked like you're in your element fully.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, but it was perfect for what I went for. I've got a good, strong, tough girl who's had more experience than me as a pro. She's had more experience than me, and I went in there and boxed very, very well for a debut. I wasn't I was still a little bit. I think I was a little bit ring rusty, and like now if I watch the video back, I think, oh, I should have done that. I should have done that. But I'm my own biggest critic, and I just think enjoy it, and I really did enjoy it. So that's all that matters.
No, the debut only happens once in your life, right?
Exactly.
So it's just one of those things you can always look back on.
The memories we've made have been the best memories. I think it's everything that's happened. I had little injuries, so I had to pull out of it before, and like I say, because of COVID, they all kept getting put back. But to where it's been put back to, I strongly believe that was meant to happen, and I think there's a path for everything, and everything's meant to happen at the right time.
And you wouldn't mind going out there again if the opportunity presents itself.
Yeah, if there's anyone else out there that wants it,
wants to have a scrap.
Yeah, if there's anyone else that wants to scrap, then you know that we'll come out there.
Fantastic.
I'll go anywhere. I just need to build it up.
So we look forward to now that the restrictions are easing off, things are starting to open up. There might be even opportunities here in the UK as well. So
yeah, well, we're looking at October, I think, in the UK. That will be near Guildford. I think Tolworth will be in there, and maybe something in August. But I've just got to wait for.
That'd be fantastic to have fans back. It would mean so much to everyone. I'm sure the fighters as well as the fans themselves. Yeah,
well, I've got a lot of people that keep asking when I'm boxing in England, and obviously, like, I was meant to go to Serbia in the COVID, which was happened. It's been small hall shows and stuff is quite difficult at the moment, but I think everywhere's starting to open back up now, and I think that October looks like it's going to happen, so everyone can come there.
Fantastic. And so before we let you go, because we know you're super busy with your schedule, we just wanted to ask you a possible prediction of the dream fight of Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua.
Tyson Fury will easily win it. That's what I'm going to say.
You're not sitting on the fence at all.
No, Tyson Fury, like, he's my favourite boxer for one. And not even just because of that, but I think his style, the way he moves, the power and the heart he's got, I don't think anybody can beat him. And that's my personal opinion. Like,
no, it's fantastic.
I don't think
yeah, we have lots of people who are sitting on the fence and unsure, but you've definitely...
Yeah, I know who I think. But anything can happen, and I think we've seen that, especially in heavyweight boxing. It can take one punch. Same as any boxing, really, but especially as heavyweight, you get one big shot and that's it. It's game over. But I still, no matter what, I would say Tyson.
Fantastic. And just give us a shout out to any of the sponsors, etc., that we see come on board, etc. Just let us know.
Yeah, so thank you to Smith & Butler, thank you to White Fox Photography, Silverback CBD, Lone Wolf, Box Smarts created these. Lone Wolf's also done with some really nice clothing as well. Thank you all, really appreciate it. And obviously Adidas as well, that does all of my stuff, and Empire Pro Tape.
Fantastic. Well, Laura Payne, the Punisher, we'll look forward to seeing you in action soon, and congratulations on your win.
Thank you very much, I appreciate it.
Cheers.
Thank you.